The small nation of Moldova is the world's 20th biggest wine producer, but it is famous for a lot more than that. The wine tourism sector, in fact, is struggling to stay afloat now amid the COVID-19 crisis. The restrictions resulted in a near 80% decline in the wine tourism sector. Centuries-old wineries have been forced to innovate just to make ends meet. Here's more in our detailed report.
The Srkowa winery in Moldova produces 11 million bottles of wine every year. It's home to one of the world's best wine collections. This 1902 Jewish Easter wine from Jerusalem is valued at 150,000 euros. Visitors here can see the collection gifted to John Kerry or the German Chancellor. Over the years, some of the world's rich and powerful have made their way here. This includes the first man in space, Yuri Gagarin. The vast underground cellars of this winery used to host hundreds of visitors daily. But now, just a handful of guests wander past the endless rows of bottles.
We used to have 300 to 400 people a day on average. But now, due to the pandemic, of course, the number has decreased. There are days when there are literally 15 people a day. This is very small for an enterprise like ours.
In 2018, the country of only 3.5 million people welcomed 1.5 million foreign tourists. Almost half of them came specifically for its famous wine tours. However, the pandemic and COVID-19 restrictions have crippled this sector. Castle Mimi Wine Resort was founded in the 19th century. In 2020, it lost 70% of its tourist flow. The winery had to innovate. It launched workshops and wine spa treatments, just to stay afloat.
А что касается туризма, конечно, это был ноль. Полный ноль с марта месяца до конца июня. В июле, в августе у нас была возможность немного восстановиться финансово, дать людям возможность поработать, да, каким-то образом реабилитировать ситуацию. В данный момент у нас опять наблюдается спад по продажам именно в сфере туризма.
Since its independence from Soviet Union in 1991, Moldova has struggled to build a solid economy. But what it has achieved is building a renowned wine industry. Barely larger than Belgium. Today, Moldova is the world's 20th biggest producer of wine.
Вы знаете, погреб для Молдовы, в частном доме свой погреб, это вообще must-have. Это есть у всех, и бочки есть у каждого молдаванина в погребе, и вино делают все. Поэтому у дороги...
Winemaking is a tradition here. 75-year-old Georgie has spent 53 years in the business.
Aside from myself, my brother is a winemaker. My daughter, who has a university degree, is also a winemaker, and so are my brother's children. In short, we are one of the largest winemaking families.
While Moldovan wine sales have fallen between 10 to 30%, it's the fall in wine tourism that has hit the industry hardest. Stays in Moldovan tourism establishments were down nearly 80% in the first 9 months of the year. Bureau Report, WION World is One.